Hi, this is the Ridge Runner with a Pine Home preparedness moment. I'm unboxing the Columbia River knife and tool FOLTS Minimalist. Yes, it says product of China. Not too thrilled about that, but I've been a fan of Columbia River knife and tool knives for a long time. And this represents yet another phase of my search for a neck knife that I will want to wear and carry and use. As you remember, I have a couple of other neck knives that I've reviewed on here, and they seem to be pretty decent knives and everything, but they all have their faults. Even some of the Columbia River knife and tool neck knives and stuff that I've messed around with. Now, this one here, I've had my eye on for quite some time, excuse me. And I'm really looking forward to taking a look at it. So, let's see what we've got. You can see everything's in a bag. That's interesting. I don't know why it's an ecological disaster having all this plastic here for no reason. But it looks like a really nice handle, a little thin. But that's micarta right there. I don't know if it's linen or canvas micarta, but micarta just the same. And this sheath has Kydex, which is kind of standard nowadays. I guess I can't make too much of a deal out of it, but wow, take a look at that. That's nice fit and finish. I mean, it's moving on towards custom level fit. And for such a small handle, thin handle, it really engages the hand really nicely. And the fact that it's got those scales on it really make this knife very usey. I really like that. You can feel like you could really put some use into this. Now, my thought process behind these is very simple. You know, do I like my big survival knives? Absolutely I do. But the best survival knife to have in a survival situation is the knife you're carrying with you. And I'm more apt to have something like this on me than I am to have a big knife. Well, let's face it. You know, if I have my Tops Anaconda strapped to my belt and I'm in an elevator, people are going to kind of look at me funny. That's the reason why I'm pretty much choosing not to do that. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be kind of nice to walk around, be able to walk around every day with a nice, good-sized knife on your belt. But that's just not the reality of modern life. But a knife like this can get a lot of work done. I can tell you from holding this will get a lot of work done. I'm actually quite impressed with how solid it feels in the hand. You could probably gut a deer with this thing without any trouble. Yeah, I know a lot of people think you need a whole trousseau of tools to gut a deer, but you really just need one good sharp knife. My lady and I dressed out a deer last year with nothing but our hunting knives. I'm not even going to say dressed out. We didn't just dress it out. We butchered the entire deer with our hunting knives. We split the sternum. We did almost every part of that deer with just our hunting knives. We could probably do most of what we did with our hunting knives with this handy little gadget. It's what's called a Warncliffe style blade. It's got a good flat edge, which means it's good. It engages your work really nicely. I like the fact that it's got a very, very discernible point, but it's a strong point because it has because of the design of the blade. It makes it really strong. Let's look at the sheath for a second. Alright, The sheath, being Kydex, pressed and heated and pressed to make to fit the knife, seems to engage the knife really well. It allows for the it'll allow you to carry it in a lot of different ways. It looks like I've even seen guys that have riveted these sheaths to things. I don't know if I'd do that unless I had many of them. But this certainly will allow somebody to have a lot of different carrying options. Not the least of which is a neck carry option. It comes with parachute cord for use in making your neck cord to hang the knife. And it comes with a clip, which, if you're so inclined, is to attach this to, say, your belt or a molly vest or strap of your backpack. This would be a nice option. It comes with all the hardware. I don't believe it comes, however, with a hex wrench that'll fit this. You must provide that yourself. And, of course, like all Columbia River knife and tool knives, it comes with a book of knife porn, making you want to buy more. Yay. Excuse me if I seem a little under the weather. My allergy season is in full swing, and it has made today a little bit more difficult than it should be. But I really wanted to share with you this nice new item, and I'm going to use it in the future in videos this summer, and we will see how well it works. I'm pretty confident this is going to do its job pretty well. And let's face it, as much as it could be a survival knife, I'm going to be opening up letters and cutting meat with it during, when I'm hungry or whatever. So it's going to be doing a lot of day-to-day duty. And I'll come back with another review on this as to edge holding capability and so on as time goes on. Until then, this is the Ridge Runner signing off.